guys, BMAN here. Welcome to today's stream. How you all doing today? Now, today might be an interesting one. I might have trouble actually trying to find games to actually play this because our server's dead at this time, but we'll see how it goes. I want to get in and just play around with all of this blueprint stuff and see if we can have a look at all sorts of different blueprints from all the Modern Warfare 2 guns and stuff like that, because, well, it's been a long time since we've ever had the ability to pull blueprints for Modern Warfare 2 guns and all sorts of stuff like that, and I just want to get in and play with it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to spend a couple hours playing around, seeing what blueprints I can pull and stuff like that, and I thought, well, some people might want to actually watch that and see what gets pulled as well and see that live. So that's what we're doing today. It's just the muck around. Oh, hey Steve. How you doing, Z? Good to see you, my friend. Did you get temp ban there, Z? Did you get caught up with the pap camos? Hey, Osor? Sorry, I pronounced your name funny. How you doing, my friend? I'm doing good. So I don't know where we'll find this, but also, last night I was playing around trying to pull stuff, and I had a invisible knife last night. I managed to pull a blueprint of a knife that was an invisible. I'm wondering, and I want to test today because I didn't test it last night, I wonder whether or not I can even do damage with that knife, or what the show is with that invisible knife. Now, does anyone know, if you have a knife and you attack a car, do you get a hit sound? And like hit any sign that you hit it? Because I had the invisible knife last night and I was trying to hit a car to see whether or not it was doing damage, and it was just doing nothing. So I don't know whether it was just a matter of it not doing it, or maybe it was just a matter of it doesn't do damage. Love the glitch shotguns, man. I'm glad I found you for it. What one? AQ, come? What shotgun are you talking about? Are you talking about the Reclaimers? I hear it's weird because, as far as I know, the Reclaimers are not in Warzone. So the only way anybody can be doing the. I know I made a video about the Reclaimers. I keep getting people commenting on that saying they're still using it. But are those people using that glitch over in Modern Warfare 3 and not in current Warzone? Because it's disabled in Warzone. Hope you had a good day. Oh, my day's just beginning, my friend. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm just getting on. Just got settled. Had to do all the school run stuff. The morning was a bit interesting because we our cars in the workshop, and yesterday they gave us some information, so we had to follow up on it today. It turned out the information that the mechanic gave us last night wasn't true, so it didn't matter. But we thought that they were having trouble starting our car, and then they were going to start billing us for repairs on our car. But I was like, wait, our car had no problem starting. It was there for the brakes, not for the engine. Turns out they didn't know. The mechanic didn't know who he was on about. But that was my morning. Thinking I was had the workshop working on our car, thinking that they were working on the wrong thing. You'll be able to put camos on new Warzone guns like Kilo. Yes, should be able to. Keep in mind, with all that glitching stuff, things can always change at any day, eh, guys? Don't take me showing you how to do glitches, me telling you to go and do it. If you're scared of getting bans and all of those risks that are involved with glitching, don't glitch. I'm not worried about all of the... I've never have been. That's why I've always done glitching in COD. Nothing's changed in my mind for what they're doing. We got caught up because we've suddenly decided to start glitching with tooled items. And that's what I believe with that. But you guys can have your own choices on that, how you believe with that. Haven't been on COD in a bit. Been addicted to Rivals for a bit. When Verdansk gets back. Hey, Rivals. I haven't even given it the time of day to look at it. Because that's a bit like Overwatch, eh? My daughter liked Overwatch. She got me to install that, but I could never get into it. So I never got into Rivals. I haven't even touched it. They took my jet gun after the... I wouldn't have any wonder weapons on your accounts, guys. This account here, so after the temp ban, they wiped everything off this account. I put back on camos back onto this account. So now I'm running all my camos and stuff back on this account. But obviously be smart about it. Don't use unobtainable camos. So I'm still got all these camos I don't own on my account because I put them back on. So I'm going to be using them today to be able to blueprint pull and stuff. So I'm pretty confident those aren't what triggered all of that stuff. It was the PAP camos and unobtainable camos. I wouldn't suggest you go putting those back on your account. And I would highly suggest that you don't have wonder weapons on your account come season 3, because who knows what they're implementing in season 3. For all you know, they might target the wonder weapons next, and if you've got one in your account, you might get caught up in that. So it's better just to not even take that risk, just for the few days that it drops until you know what the deal is, if you're wanting to risk that. Can you pull blueprints for anything? Yes, Lord. I can now pull blueprints with any gun we've got. You can use any blueprint you've got to pull any blueprint, to pull a blueprint for any other gun. So I can go and use the Beast Claw. Well, I hope I can. So I should be able to use the Beast Claw to pull the Black Ops 6 knife equivalent. And then I'd be able to tell you guys what Black Ops 6 knife you would be able to use to pull the Beast Claw and stuff like that. Rivals players are more toxic than COD players. Still been that way better. I thought it was patched. What patched? What is it? I put out a new tutorial for this Warzone stuff just, I think it was either yesterday or the day before. This is all new since they added it to Warzone. But the same stuff we're doing over here also works in Black Ops 6. And you'll see we'll be running camos on them and everything. See, so I don't own this blueprint. This is one that we pulled. And as you see, they stay in your class between games and that. This crazy looking blueprint here. I pulled this from this. So I used this thing here to pull the sniper that's in there right now. To pull this. If you pull a base gun or nothing changes, then a blueprint does... What? I don't even know what you're asking. I tried it. It keep giving me a regular gun when I put the gun with the camo. Yeah, just watch what I do here. You'll see. I'm about to do it all live. Camo swap only Warzone method. Yep. Well, I'm about to do everything live, guys, so you guys will see it. The hold up here is going to be, as you see here, my servers over in Oceanic servers are absolutely dead right now. The game's dead. And I don't know whether they actually updated. They kind of said that they were stopping, they were trying to counter, what do you call it? Fuck, I can't even think right now. Location spoofers. I can't even think what it's called right now. I've just gone brain farted. But they were trying to counter those, so they're trying to avoid putting me in servers over in the UK, so they won't throw me in servers across the world. They're trying to keep me to my own lobbies, but as you'll see, it takes forever to find a game, and when we find them, it's not going to have much players in it because our servers are dead. Can you pull the beast glove and have it on your class? Yes, you should be able to. I don't know. We can test the melees. I haven't played around with the melees lots yet because obviously since we've found this, I only had my ult to play around with it, and we've only got my main back untemp banned yesterday, so I haven't had a lot of playing around with it. That's what today is. So today we're going to really play around with this glitch right now. and see what we can do and play around with it, experiment with it. Now, I might have to go and save a couple more unowned camos on my melee weapons to be able to do the melees a bit more better. I might have to change what melee weapon I've got it saved on and all sorts of stuff like that. These are the type of things you will see that I do to make it work a bit better. With the tutorial on this type of stuff, it's more of a, hey, this should be able to get you an understanding enough to get in there and then go and play with the glitch. But you'll probably be able to find out lots about it that I can't fit into one video. So we hit it. And then we want to change this one, so I'll just go to change it to one that's got DM on it. Back out.
Taking effective fire.
Now we want to go and pull another blueprint if we can, whatever is equivalent of what we just had in there. We might not get anything. I don't know. We can try a combat knife. I think this is what gives us the invisible knife. So using that Mastercraft bat and then going to this knife gets you the invisible knife. Now we got an invisible knife. Now this is what I don't know whether or not this will actually hurt someone. Oh yeah, it does. That's what I wanted to test too. The invisible knife.
Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Your enemies won't see it coming, literally. They see me coming though. So that's the knife one. Then we can carry on and...
You are green to get greedy. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it.
if we get a variant of a sledgehammer or something, eh? Do Supreme 46, please. Yep, we can do lots. But when I start doing the guns, I'm just playing around with the melee weapon right now.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I don't know if that's a variant, to be honest. Hey, what's the bullet travel on that? Okay. Alright, so this thing, we're going to start with... we won't start with that, we'll start with something that you guys will know. So, we will come to... this here, and we'll start with this, right? This is just gumball, a lot of people will have it. Bang. So we'll start with that. Actually, we won't start with that. What we'll start with is one that everyone should have, a lot of people will have, which is a battle pass gun. Current from one of the battle passes, right? So people should have that. We'll load in and pull that gun out. This gun that we just selected, it won't have a camo on or anything because we just said create new on it. So it wasn't one with a camo. The things that I have there do have camos on them, and I have got guns there with camos on them. But as you see here, this is just the blueprint, right? As it comes. Right? So now... to blueprint swap, we want to go along and find one of our guns we've got saved that has dark matter on it or a camo we don't have unlocked. Equip that. Now it's not going to pull that out, but now that just starts like grabs this current one's blueprint, and now we're going to start pulling this one's blueprint on the next thing we select. So now we can back out of here. We have to make sure we back out between actions, then we come back in. Now whatever we select is going to be a blueprint of that. Now you asked for the Supreme. What is the Supreme for? I don't even think what the Supreme is.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Supreme, and we go create new. Right? Back out of here, and then we'll just reload into... oh, right here. We'll just die to see our next class of...
Overhead. Enemy sentry is active.
I forget how fun Warzone can be when you've got complete bots around you from not playing for ages. Get off the roof. Okay, let's just respawn our stuff. We're not getting too distracted. We want the Supreme. Happen. Oh, what did we get? We've got a blueprint here, I think. I forgot that we were blueprint pulling the Supreme. What? Let's just go back. We're gonna go a Vitol.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
We might have stuffed it up because we were mucking around with the melees first. Might have to just grabbing, so we'll grab this one.
This is Connor. I'm back in the AO.
So we got Vitol. Then we want to come, we might as well use the XM4's Dark Matter. Wait, why did it remove my Dark Matter XM4? That's weird. I had one of it saved. Now we want to start just pulling the blueprints first before we go to the Supreme. This one will be the blueprint of this.
Go and kick some teeth in.
It's not. So is it actually pulling, letting me use the things with their thing on it? Hang on, guys. This is probably going to just let me run my blueprints with my camos on it. There's different states that your loadout can get into. Where it can get into, if it's not pulling a blueprint, it can, yeah, you can just allow you to use things with your camos on them that you normally wouldn't be able to use. Yeah, so it's in that state right now. So right now it's not going to pull blueprints. Instead, it's just going to allow me to use all my saved blueprints that I've got with the camos on them and everything. So yeah, there's two different states that you can be into, but it's kind of hard to cover all of the different states in one video. So right now, I can go through and I can just go through and run all my different things with their camos on them, and I won't have trouble. We'll have to drop out to get it to pull the blueprints. So we have no problem just running our blueprints or anything with it like this in this state. So what we're going to do is go to this one, because this loadout here should not be in that state yet. What we do is come to this one, and then we'll come into this, and we'll come XM4 Nebula. Back out, come in. Then we're going to start pulling blueprints. This one should not be in that state. It's a separate loadout. Oh, but it was the first thing I done. I didn't equip it first, which you don't do because it lets you use the gun. See, there's like multiple different ways you can use this glitch, and that's why you have to use it in a certain way. Otherwise, it's not going to do what my thing's saying. So if you guys see my tutorials and it's not performing the right way, it might be because simple thing is you didn't do one of the tasks that I do in my video first. And then it's going to trigger a different state of the glitch, and it's going to do different stuff. But now we should be pulling this blueprint of this. See, now we're pulling blueprints. Now we can go along to the Supreme. and get the blueprint of the Supreme. So create new, and now it's going to give us a Supreme blueprint. So if you were in that state I was in just before where it allows you to use a gun, just go down to your next class and do it on your other class. Now that class will, that loadout will be allowing you to use your guns for that thing. See, so now we can just start bringing Supremes in, right? The camos on our Supreme. This is the Supreme one we pulled for that. We can go and pull something for a different weapon. Maybe we want to pull the Ram. Yeah, fun. If my links don't work, no one can help you because they work for anyone. The only reason they wouldn't work that I could ever think of is that you have been IP banned from the Discord server in the past. Now, being 6 years old, that's highly likely, because in 2019, lots of people, when they gave up on COD and lose COD, they'd be dickheads in the server, break the rules, get themselves banned, and then years later they regret it trying to come back. But they don't know that it's IP banned them or something like that, probably. Then they say the links don't work. If you're allowed in the server, the links work. So if they're not working for you, I just assume you're not allowed in the server. Because our links all work. They're non-expired and they work. And my Discord is pretty much run by me and one other person, pretty much. And we're not heavy Discord savvy for all your problem solving, so that's where you got to sort it yourselves, really. I'm a YouTuber. I don't really have mega knowledge in Discord to solve all your problems with it. That's just the reality of it, bro. The Discord's just a secondary thing for my YouTube, but it's not my main knowledge or thing. And nobody in my server is paid to be there or help. It's just an extra thing for that I've got there. So we can't solve all of your issues. There's just not the people there to do it. Nobody's paid to be a mod in my server or anything.
This is Connor! I'm back in the AO!
Whoa, that's cool. Wait, what? That's cool. It's like some sort of Borderlands blueprint. Now, also, what you can do is you can complete it if you know what it's needed, what it comes with. So say if this had a blueprint mag, and I was to put the right mag on that comes with that blueprint, it would put the blueprint's mag on. Let's try and complete this. This looks cool. That's the cartoon striker. Does anybody know what, if it come with traces and whether they were attached to its ammo type? Because if we equip that ammo type, we'll get the traces with it. Because I know MW guns were, their traces were attached to the ammo, not the blueprint itself. Whoa, what the fuck? Hey, Sams. Doing good, my friend. I'm actually super good today. We've finally got blueprint pulling in Warzone. And we've got Plunder where we can edit our classes mid-game. I'm back to how I'm as happy as I was back in Verdansk days, to be honest with you guys. This is what I used to do when we had Verdansk. Is all I used to do was pull different blueprints and stuff like that. It's the reason I own so many blueprints on my account. It's for the ability to do this. So the fact that I can go and do this is fun. It's like gambling almost. What am I going to get next? What am I going to get? What am I going to get? Hey, might hit the jackpot. Get something super cool I didn't know existed. Oh, look, we just mixed a random other skin.
Enemy sentry is active.
Look at this. It's got a random mag on it. But that kind of works too. Let's just favorite this so I don't have to go to it every time. Maybe a stock? What sort of stock are we feeling? Maybe no stock.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV.
Ammunition. What sort of ammunition we feeling it will have? Maybe hollow point?
Enemy UAV overhead.
See if we can get some traces onto this. Because we might be able to traces swap, even just pull traces off another blueprint if the ammo pulls in. Actually, we might be able to get traces to show up off other blueprints. Anyone having problems loading into a game of zombies? A lot of people are having that. That's a common thing I'm seeing. But I think that's just the game at the moment. It's not very good. Wow, there's people everywhere.
Enemy spotted.
This is Connor. I'm back in the AO. Taking effective fire.
Why am I getting shot the second I land every single time? Wait, have I got traces on this gun yet? Oh, we did! We got weed traces on the gun! Yo, we got this with weed traces! W! Let's go!
Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh man, I'm gonna have so much fun with this glitch, man. Loadouts. Let's chuck on Jack Optic. Look at this, they're all identical. And didn't they say, don't they say in their patch notes they're adding another monolithic suppressor? Like, they've got 100 things, not one. I know you guys can't see because of my on my face cam, but none of these have a different con. They're all just identical, don't do anything in difference in stats. Why do they have 100 things that are all exactly the same?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Now, we're going to go like this. Listen. Okay. Now we go in. Decided to change it to this, but it might not be this when we get back in game. It should still be that one that it was in game. So don't worry, it's not that. But now we can go along and put a camo on that. See what that looks like with a camo on it.
I kind of like this map anyway.
Oh, wait, I don't have multiple camos on a gun. I didn't save my gun with multiple camos. I need a camo swap tutorial just for Warzone.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch
Why did
the
that just
skies.
wipe that? That's different. That shouldn't have done that at all. We still got our weed traces in it. Yo, this gun's pretty cool. But anyway, we're going to go... This might actually put a blueprint back onto it too when we do this. We're going to go Nebula. We're going to come back in and we're going to go and DM. Now, did this just change the blueprint of the SMG we were holding?
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Nebula. Let's see what this does. Hey JP, welcome to the stream, my friend.
Plunder. Primary objective is to secure as much cash as possible. Go get greedy.
Someone's here.
Mark a drop point for your squad and hit the field.
Hang on guys, I'll be back in a second. Bloody hell. My partner. She's brought a $500 hairdryer. Okay, so we got that. Just turned up.
50 remaining. You're halfway done.
Okay, so we should be able to go... I don't trust Gumball. Damn. Now the difference is I've trying these with the, I've saved camos onto the blueprints of this, which should probably stuff it up. But what I'm trying to do at the moment, I'm trying to refresh myself on how to swap through blueprints of a specific gun. What I want to do is get sorted as how all you need to do, what my target is, I know it's possible, but it's just about doing all of this, trying to figure out the actual combination to get it to trigger it. What I'm trying to do here, guys, is what I want is you'll start with a gun, and you will start with the gun that you want to pull the blueprint of, and all you will have to do is have that gun and you'll be holding that gun, and my intention is to have it so that you will be selecting through blueprints of a different gun, and it's not going to change the gun that you started with. Instead, the gun in your hand will just turn into a different blueprint of that gun instead of changing it the other way. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I know it works because I've done it in the past. It's just about trying to figure out what causes that state of this glitch, right? Because as you guys can tell, there's different ways that you can have this glitch where it allows you to bring in your stuff, and then there's ways it doesn't, and all sorts. And there's ways where it will just swap the camo, or there's ways where instead of just the camo swapping, it's just swapping the variant and stuff like that. And I'm going for variant, not camo, because camos is easy. We already know how to do that. But I might have to go out of here for a bit and create a few more saves because I don't have enough saves here. So this here, because I've only got Nebula, for somehow I've lost the dark matter one there. I must have overwritten it somehow or something. Are we running a wristband running dark matter and stuff? In my opinion, no. I mean, but make up your own decision. I mean, you can see the amount of stuff I own on this account, eh? And I'm running it. So, I'm not bothered. Like, look, this is an account that I don't spend money on. I've got currently sitting with heaps of COD points on my account. And I've literally brought heaps and heaps of bundles on this account. This just scrolls for days. So I'm not letting that type of thing stop me from having fun. But each to their own. If you want to just watch me do it and not do it, each to their own. Now I'm just going to quickly go over and save some camos onto some XM4s. So I guess those people that don't know how that's done is going to see that too. There's a little bit of adjustment to it too. I haven't actually made a video. All I done was inform my Discord crew, which this might be new to some people, how we're doing this now, because it's a little bit adjusted. So we come into here and we'll just duplicate this. Oh my god, wait. Okay, so we got this. So a duplicate and duplicate. So we got 2 duplicates. 1 online. And go to private match. And the other one in private match. Then we go back to zombies. I would highly recommend you don't have any wonder weapons and zombies until after season 3 at least. But each to their own. It's your own risk. That's just my opinion. I wouldn't risk that. As you see, I do take risks with the camo and dark matter and stuff, but I'm not dumb enough to risk a tooled item through the season 3 update. Okay, now we want to go along, and I just want to see, have I got dark matter on a base XM4? Why don't I? I had it there. So what's this got? Dark matter. D. Nebula. Neb. LG. Dark matter. Oh, that one has dark matter too. I didn't even know. Neb. Ah, for fuck's sake, it's just not called dark matter. I have it on base plant. Okay. So it's just not named. Well, that's makes things a lot easier. I might have to grab a couple more camos onto the account. Well, that's good. What have I got over here? Dark matter? I haven't got nebula over here on a base one. I need that. I know it's on a variant, so we're going to grab nebula. Duplicate. Whatever, 100 times duplicate. And come over to C9 and create a C9 with nebula. We need that. Nebula there. I just want to experiment. I think you can actually create more than one save of each thing. If we say duplicate on a different one. An extra thing I just want to experiment right now. Might save both of them. Believe it or not. That one and that one. Oh, did it just create that? Yep. So that's that one and that's that. I duplicated them off different blueprints. They should separately be separate blueprints. So I go out. That should automatically save this one. It might not automatically save this one, but I should not wipe that. Come back here. Boom. Okay. So it didn't wipe that. Interesting. But it did wipe this one. And it automatically saves the dark matter one, didn't it? Nebula one. It didn't automatically save the nebula one. It automatically saved the C9. Interesting that it wiped this the nebula one out, but it didn't wipe that out. Why is it not wiping this? Why is that not getting wiped? I thought that's a wipe camo. Hang on. What? Let me put that here. Yeah. Why did that not just wipe just a second ago? Why did that stay in the class? That shouldn't have stayed, but okay. That's interesting. Should we look into that? I'm just going to look into that real quickly. Maybe we can use that to make things just stay. So I'm just going to quickly do another one on that. That's what I do. If something happens, I investigate. Okay, so we're coming back here. Come here. Put in this on. Get a zombie. See how quick this is? This is actually really quick if you actually know what you're doing with this sort of thing here. It's really fast, really easy. It's just a matter of trying to explain it to people. Makes it seem slow. But really, it's quick and easy. Whoops. Might not work because I pressed the wrong button there. It might not work this time because of that. I told it reset to default instead of thing. But we will see. So now let's come over to here. And I'm going to do 2. This is going to be interesting. So, come to here, say duplicate. Duplicate. Is it getting more? No. So we're going to duplicate this one. And then I'm going to create new build. Right? Then I'm going to go and get Nebula. Duplicate. Then I'm going to come to the C9. And I'm going to say create new build. Now, let's see whether or not this one stays here and it removes that one. And it's going to save this. But it will remove that. So we'll back out of here, back out of here, back out of here, and come back. Oh no, remove the camera of it. That was interesting. It's still there. Equipped. Okay, but just remove the camera off it. So it's useless. That's alright. At least we got the gun save there. Boom, boom. Got a save. That's what we needed. Duplicate that. Rename. Nib. Nib. And this one here, LG. Oops. Rename. G. Lightning Gold. And DM we'll just duplicate to get it up the top with the rest. And rename to DM. Cool. Now that one's set. So now what we can do is if we've got a gun, all we need to do is select this and then select the other one, and then we can run them with the dark matters and stuff. So that's why we got that. Now while we're here, I also need to go along and do the melee weapon and camo swap for my melee weapon. So we'll just go like this. Boom. Boom. Second one. Go back into a private. Top one. Go into zombies to the delete. Now, people confused on this stuff, there's tutorials on this, nothing's really changing. The only thing changing is the way I'm making the things save, guys, is when you do it, you do one at a time. So right now, I'm going to get a camo right. So we'll come to this, say duplicate, duplicate, it's not duplicating, we're getting that camo right. Now I'm going to do a melee, so we come to here, and whatever melee weapon, I've got something on this, and I want to do something else so I can pull from that. So I'm going to put that on katanas, I guess. Something else, that'll work. So I'll put it onto this. So we'll say create new here. See, so how it's got nebula on this. Now all we do is, because that was the most last thing I've done here, I back out to this screen here. And then I go back in. Don't back out anymore, because then it won't save it automatically for you. You need to back out to here and then go back in. And now it's automatically saved the katana with the camo on it, right? Then you go up and say duplicate, and then rename it to whatever, so it doesn't lose it. Right, so then you've got that. So now I'm just going to go along and put a dark matter one there. See how easy this is when you actually know what you're doing. Simple as, easy as. Hey King, welcome my friend, thanks for watching. Nope, not working this time. Why? Being annoying. But I don't need 100 of these ciphers, so we'll do and re-delete those. How many did I have? 100 of them, alright? 18 left. Okay, let's just do... I don't think I need to worry about that, so we're not even going to worry about that now. We've got all we need. Okay, we'll quickly go and show you guys the camo swapping and stuff too. So we'll go in and say you've got any weapon, right? It doesn't matter what weapon you're running, what weapon it is that you got. Look at how many guns we've got to camo to blueprint pull from, guys. Heaps. We're going to run this, right? But we want to run this with a camo on it and stuff from the other guns with dark matter or something on it. So let's go and show you guys that. So we'll load in game. We're going to put that over here too. A good gun to pull from. Actually, a good gun to pull from will be this. That'll be next. We'll do that one next. That's the blueprint pulling we're going to do, and this one's we're going to go and show you guys how to camo swap onto it. And I also want to test this. Now hopefully we should be able to blueprint pull with this melee weapon as well. And I wouldn't mind trying to pull the chainsaw as well, because there's some pretty cool melee blueprints that you could pull, like the chainsaw and stuff like that. And you might be able to pull them off a basic Black Ops 6 knife and stuff like that. Yeah, you gotta really follow the tutorials on this sort of stuff exactly as you see me doing them. That's why you see me saying, if I say load in and I select the class and then while I'm falling, then you do that. If it loads in and I say first thing you do is edit your class, you do that. You don't select the class before you edit it. So those sort of things that I say them for intentionally, because they matter. So if you go into your class and you select the class before you edit it, you won't get a gun loading in. It'll counter you loading in with guns with the camos you're not allowed. But if you load in the game and before you even select the class, the first thing you do is go along and select a gun with a camo on it you're not allowed, it'll actually use that and stuff like that. So it behaves really differently and behaves specifically on how you select things. And what you're trying to do. Lag switch won't work. That got patched a long time ago. It never ever worked on this engine. The lag switch is last engines. It hasn't worked on any of the CODs on this engine that I know about. We tested that stuff when it first came out, this engine first got released. Fred, I can't answer you, my friend. I don't hear me as an accent. What I hear is normal me. So accents are generally not heard by the person whoever has it. That's just the reality of it, eh? I just sound like me. Are you still glitchy on my main? Hell yes. My main with over 7,000 COD points on it right now. And all of those bundles. Dead servers. Let's try and find games though. Oh yes, we got one. 200 ping. Not quite, but nearly. Do I have Tim Tapman? Yes, that's this XM4 we're about to load in with. This is from the Tim Tapman bundle. You'll see this with dark matter on it in a second. Every native speaking English is an accent to me. Yep. Yep. And English is the hardest thing to fucking pronounce, to learn too. Because words... half the English words are not pronounced like they look. Like it's a meme how bad English is.
We'll be deploying shortly.
Okay, so we select the blueprint. See the thing. First step, select the class. That is a step. Because we're not wanting to run the camo, we're not allowed. Hang on, this dude's gonna try and kill us. But he ain't gonna succeed because it's BMAN. But here we go here. Then we select the gun with a camo on it, right? So now we come here. Nebula. It's not going to let us use it. See? It didn't pull the nebula gun out. Then we go along, and because we want a camo on it, we'll go along to the dark matter one. Now we get dark matter on it. Then we come along, and if it doesn't keep it with it on it, we go along and select the next one. Now this is why you want multiple camos, multiple guns saved with the multiple different camos saved, because you kind of have to go through them. So it's all about... you need to know what you're trying to do before you load into the game, and you need to know how to do what you're trying to do. If you do one thing wrong, you're going to be doing something completely different. And this is where it's the hard things with my videos. People say you talk too much, but sometimes you need to explain all of this shit, otherwise they're just not going to be able to do what you're trying to teach to them. And people are going to wonder why. Now, I might not have enough of the guns saved with camos on this account, because I haven't duped enough over yet. So I might have to dupe more over. And Verdansk, yeah, this is from Verdansk doing this. That's why it's back finally, and that's why I'm finally back. See, with this one here, it's been weird. It's not wanting to do it. So, I am going to... when it's been a weird class like that, I'm going to go along to here. We're going to select that gun again in this class, and we're going to change our class. What gun is it? M4. The Gatman.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Right, we're going to select that, and we're going to load in with that one. We're going to do it on the other class. I might have made a mistake because I'm getting distracted talking to you guys, so I might not have done it as cleanly, so I'm going to screw this one. So now we've got the gun. Right? So we've got the gun, right? Now we want to go along. What class are we on? We're on this class. Set this one to favorite. Now that we've got the gun, we edit it. We come across. I know this one has heaps. LG, Neb, and C9. Okay, this one has what we need. So we're going to go dark matter, right? It's not going to pull out dark matter gun, right? Then... well, it won't anyway because we have to load back in. Then we'll go to LG, and it won't be LG after that. Then we will come in. I hate how you have to push different combinations to get in. Then we'll go Nebula, and when we respawn in, we should have this Gatman gun with Nebula on it. Why it's not letting you get blueprints? Because of what you're doing. That's what you're not getting here. If it's not doing what you're trying to do, it's because you're doing something wrong. Everything works. See? Now we've got this with Nebula on it, right? That's what I mean. If you know how to use it and you do exactly the right things in the right order, you will get the result that every time. It will always do the same result as long as you're consistent. It will be consistent. But the inconsistencies come in where maybe you just messed something up and you didn't, and you think you done something or selected something and you didn't. Or maybe it's a matter of you selected a different gun, right? But you only went to this screen before you went and changed the next gun. You didn't back right out to make that change apply. Or it could be something, just something like that. But generally, if it's not going to work for you, it's because you didn't do one of the steps correctly. And I need to get that out to you guys, that the difference between blueprint pulling, camo swapping, or using guns you're not allowed to use is all pretty much, there's not a lot difference. The only difference is maybe one different step you've done, and that's it. See, now we've got dark matter on this and that. Now, if I wanted to start running my guns, like these guns here, if I was to go to this and go to this right here, it would allow this to load in now. So we come to this and select this. This should probably just load in with the blueprint with the camo on it. So now we should be able to run the XM4 blueprint with our camo. Oh, look, it's not. So because it's, well, we're in the middle of doing it already doing something different that it's already up to, right? So now we mess it up. So that's where come into the game with one specific thing you're focused on and touch that for that. Right now, what this is trying to do here is it's just ignoring it. But if we come to this, possibly. See, it gets iffy because I don't try and do different things in the one time. So me trying to work out how to go from it already doing one thing that we're trying to trigger to it doing a different one gets a bit iffy. So we'll see if we can make it start just pulling out the guns now. See, there you go. We got AK, but this didn't have anything saved on it, so of course this is going to work. Right. Then we come to here. And we'll come to this, which has camos on it. This is the type of stuff that I enjoy doing, guys. This is what my glitching is. I spend lots of hours just figuring all this sort of shit here out. I love this, doing this sort of stuff. Seeing what I can pull and stuff like that. See, so it didn't pull it. Now, if I was to go along and select another one on here, it would probably just pull out this gun. We want to know how to get the XM4 gumball blueprint with the glitch. I think you pull that with that blueprint I showed in my video. Hey, look. I'll show you. So to get it, we'll come to here. XM4 gumball, right? You've got the gumball. We'll start from it. Any blueprint you see me pull from it, it will pull. We'll pull gumball version, okay? So we're going to show you right here. Because that's how it works. If there's something, if someone has a gun that you're trying to pull, just ask them to pull other guns from that blueprint, and then you know what pulls that. So we've got the XM4, right? Now we come across. I'm going to favorite that class. Favorite. Come across. Put one with a camo on it. Back out to here. Then come back in and then select another gun, right? Create new build. Whatever we load in is a blueprint that's going to pull this blueprint. Bit slow, buddy.
This is Connor. I'm back
So we've got the bong blueprint for the KSV, we'll pull it. We'll go through the guns to see what pulls it. So, and whatever you see getting pulled, they're equivalent, right? So, a broken record. So the bong blueprint pulls that, and that one pulls that one. Everything. Like a pool. Each one sits in a pool. So every blueprint from one gun sits in the pool, the same pool as all the other blueprints. One blueprint for each weapon sits in a pool. Do this. Whatever this is. That's like if you want the Prestige Master level 1000 blueprint for the PP. I can show you how to pull that here too. I know what pulls that. We'll pull that next.
Enemy SAM turret. Let's get back at it. Hostiles have established the SAM turret.
Sam, it doesn't matter what mode you're talking about in, it's still the same. What pulls the blueprint in zombies is the same guns that are going to pull it in this thing. It doesn't matter, it's all the thing. The only difference is in Warzone, you've got more guns to pull from. But the guns I've showed you are Black Ops guns, so you're going to be able to use those same guns to pull it in zombies as well. Now, this gun here, the scratch one, guys, this scratch one is the gun you want to start with to be able to get the level 1000 Master Prestige blueprint. It is the gun that, and it's from the current battle pass, it's like page 2 or something. For the battle pass. Glitching is its own addiction. Yeah, for me, this is pretty much. This is what this is Warzone to me. This is what I do in Warzone, is blueprint pool and stuff like that. I always have back in Verdansk. That's what I done. It's where I find the fun. Going around challenging people, it can be fun for a little bit. I don't care for a win or anything. I'll have a cool gunfight while I'm doing this stuff. But that's about it.
Actually, no. If you're trying to get kills on pistol, man, you can have it.
I'm not trying to get kills, bro. But yeah, see, thinking up with lobbies like this, I don't know what this is about.
You fucking gobshite.
He could have killed me because we were trying to respawn anyway.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
I'm pretty chill. We want to favorite this. So we've got this gun, right? C9, boom. And it won't pull out the C9 because it's got the camo we're not allowed, right? And then we come along and we can go along and just blueprint pull. Now we want to pull this because this is the gonna be the level 1000 blueprint. Can you just camo swap? Yes, you can camo swap. If you do it with camos, oh yeah, I should show you another one. This might trip you out. I don't know if I can show you on this. This isn't set up to do it. I'll have to show you guys in the future. I have to set it up more. We'll go and set it up and show you guys a bit later. But see, this is not this blueprint. I don't know why it's showing up as that. So let's go like this. Why is that showing up as that? That's not what it is. Lying to us. Let's put this here. But leave. I don't know why it's lying to us, but that's not the blueprint it is. It's trying to trick you. What the fuck? Oh, what? Why did I not save it? That was silly. We'll go back and redo that. I don't know why that one, what happened to that one, but it wasn't even the right one that it was meant to be anyway. But we were in this class. Go back in. What you can do, what I didn't show in the tutorial, is that if you have saved, so like this gun here, actually I'll show you here. See this gun here? Oh. I'll show you in a second. What we're going to do is I'm going to pull a random blueprint of an XM4. just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, it'll probably be a blueprint I own because I own most of them, but that's irrelevant. But we'll just show you guys the blueprint pulling and how to apply a camo to them. Because if you have the one trick camo, even if you don't own it, you can do this.
Stand by.
Select. C9, boom. XM4, create. Now it's going to give us the XM4, but now we're going to select that one that has the one trick camo, right? See? Now it's the Bug Smash XM4, but we're going to go along and select our XM4 that has one trick camo on it, right? Now it's going to apply the one trick camo, but give us the Bug Smasher with the one trick camo. Now we've pulled a blueprint and then we've applied a camo off one of our stored blueprints to it.
Plunder.
Now that Bug Smasher is not a blueprint I own, funny enough. Unowned blueprint. I think beta or something. But as you see here, now we've got the camo on it, right? Like that. Hope that it stays on it too, because it should stay on it. See, it's got Bug Smasher underneath the thing. This is the Bug Smasher blueprint. So it's got the blueprint that we pulled, but it's got the camo off the one that we have stored on it, right? So we've pulled it, got a camo on it, and then when we leave game, it should still have it in the class with that camo on it in that. See, now we've got the Bug Smasher blueprint in our class, but with the camo and everything. Now, this one trick camo I explained in my tutorial does not wipe, guys. If you guys have this camo duped to your account or something, it does not wipe. Obviously, this account owns this camo, right? So I've just camo swapped over. That's what I mean. You can also camo swap and everything, right? Now we can go along, and if we want, we could update this, save this, or as you can see here, it's got the akimbo off the other gun. It's the camo swapped gun. It's the blueprint we just pulled. It's unowned one, but it comes with the camos off the blueprint we have stored. So there's lots of different ways you can use this glitch. It's just way too many for me to explain in a single video. So you can, yeah. If you've got this camo duped to your account, you can use it as just like I can use it too. So if it's saved on any blueprint, you'll be able to run the blueprint without it wiping out of your classes and all of that stuff. So what we just done with this blueprint is not a camo that wipes out of your class. I can just go along to that blueprint of that XM4 that we used and just equip that without any troubles. This one here, I don't have troubles of running this camo or anything. Can we use Ice Star for multiplayer? No. Only the sword. Pep camos. What are you talking about, pep camos? Why are you saying that? Random comment, pep camos? Nobody's talking about pep camos, bro. The temp ban. Oh, yeah. But that's at this stage, I mean, it's common knowledge. Everybody knows now at that stage, because we've put videos out on it and everything, that it was the pep camos. Is there any Warzone solo camo swap glitch? Like, what did we just show you? Literally just seen me put this camo onto this pulled blueprint. Yes, Lord. Even if you don't own them. Even if you don't own them, they don't cause bans. I want to go back to this. I don't know why it didn't store this one in the classes before. Good. Let's go back and put this one on. And make that store that. I wish I had one trick camo over here. Please don't show him how to do the and or they're gonna start patching. We've already shown how to do that. And they're not gonna patch it. If they cared, they would just detect it like they did the PEP camo and just ban everyone with it. Let's be real. They've just proven to you that they can detect things from tools if they need to. And something like a wonder weapon, they can do the exact same thing to target those because no single account's meant to have it. So they can just target the code that has that in your profile. If you're detected to have it, you're banned. I mean, that's stupid without saying. I don't know why they're not doing that, to be honest. That would solve all their Warzone fucking wonder weapon issues. As soon as you detect the gun, just ban the account. But the fact that they don't just shows how... who knows what the fuck they're up to over there. It seems like a simple solution to me. They're banning for Pack-a-Punch camos, but they're not banning for the wonder weapons. It's comical. But even if it's AI, it's easier to detect the wonder weapons than it is a specific camo. Wonder weapons is a glitch. We can duplicate the wonder weapons. But the fact that if we've got them in our account, we deserve a ban because we're cheating. Having a wonder weapon in your account should get you banned. Let's be honest. Like whoever touches the wonder weapons is just accepting the risk. Let's be real. You're wrong, Random. One worker does not have as much power in Activision as you think. It's too corporate. One worker is not the reason for that. It's way too big a organization for one person. That's half the problem with the game, is that the individual devs, their voice is not heard. So there'll be lots of devs that absolutely hate it and have the solutions and everything, but nobody's listening to those devs. Yeah, but you're forgetting that what you watch on YouTube, the people at Activision aren't watching, sitting on YouTube all day. They're doing their jobs and their corporate shit, whatever they do as corporate people. Rolling up their millions of dollars and stuff. They aren't sitting on YouTube watching my videos. They don't have time for that. I didn't say what their job is. Their job is to take your money and count their millions. And boss the little developers to do what they want them to do. Yeah, no, they don't watch our videos. They probably don't even watch half the shit that you guys report in game, let alone YouTube videos. They shouldn't watch my videos. I bet they do. Probably sick of people sending them my videos. They're like, fuck bro, we don't watch YouTube. Stop sending us these videos, you guys. We don't care if our game's broken. Just buy bundles.
Holding for deployment.
That's comical, as that one. Oh, and it's putting it back to that too. That's weird. Why is it doing that? Let's go to this one again. Can you explain how to get loadout wipe thing requirements in order to do blueprint pulling glitch? You got to have a camo that your profile does not have unlocked, but it's not the base camos and stuff like that. I think it's generally the masteries. So actually you're going to have to dupe it from another account pretty much. Your profile shouldn't have the camo on a gun and it wipes it. That's pretty much it. It's from past dupes. Or if you've got an alt that's got dark matter sitting on it and you don't have dark matter unlocked, yeah. But with that said, if you have the camo unlocked on one gun, say you're trying to do it with dark matter, but you have dark matter on one gun, then it won't be doing that for you.
Hello.
Man, my player base is... See, my lobbies are friendly. Why didn't that dude just kill me? Hello? Like, come on, man. This is Warzone, not Friend Zone. What's going on with the lobbies today? All the toxic people got banned, and now it's only nice people in the lobbies. See, look, now it's allowing us just to run the gun with the camo. Different forms of the glitch. Bug Smasher blueprint. It's now... This isn't the blueprint. This isn't the blueprint. See? It's got so many different forms, it's hard to predict sometimes because it's just one little thing can trigger it to be doing a different form. So what it's doing right now is it's pulling in my blueprint with my camo, but it's altering the blueprint. This isn't the blueprint that my thing was selected. So if I am to now go along to here and select, say, any of my blueprints, it's going to merge them with a different blueprint, I think. So if I go and select this, it's not going to just be homegrown blueprint. I don't think. We'll see. It can do that sort of stuff. So the states that it puts you into can be random sometimes. Well, seem random, but they're never random.
Let's get back at it.
No, I didn't. Don't know what it's up to. Go back. Have I somehow swapped that to Bug Smasher? No, we haven't. See, it's not a blueprint. It doesn't show that it's the blueprint. So it literally just pulled the Bug Smasher blueprint from the other thing that we had.
Go on and kick some teeth in.
So this shouldn't still be Bug Smasher. Otherwise, it's still swapping the blueprint. Yeah, it's not Bug Smasher now. This game me sometimes, guys. So, that's why it's hard to make tutorials on this for you guys, because if you guys just do one of the things off what I've told you to do on the tutorial, it's just not going to do what I tell you to do, what I tell you it does. Okay, so we got this, but now it's allowing us to have our thing, so this might not work now. We might have to go to a different class. See if we get the C9. So, are they actually going to ban people tomorrow, or will I be fine?
Hostiles have established a SAM turret.
Are you asking that because of my Discord announcement? That's the boss. They said that they're going to ban absolutely everybody tomorrow as soon as your location hits April 1st. And if you had a permanent ban, if you had a temporary ban, they said that all temporary bans are going to turn into a permanent ban tomorrow if you don't understand April Fool's jokes. But if you understand April Fool's jokes, then you won't get perm banned tomorrow.
Cash drop is en route.
A little slow. Are you serious? It was just an April Fool's joke, man. No one's getting banned.
Enemy's got a sentry online.
I forgot about April Fools. Yeah, so everyone out of the loop, I put an announcement today, telling everybody that it was at the start of April 1st, in their location, all the temporary bans are going to get turned into permanent bans. April Fools. Apparently a lot of people didn't, apparently a lot of people got fooled. Even though in the announcement I literally put the words, "Don't be fooled." Yeah, wonder why this one's not behaving like others. Hey, Mr. Boss, no need to apologize, my friend. It was intentionally there to trick some people. That's where the laughs come in. Don't worry, it was just a laugh. It's just a joke. There's nothing to worry about. This one, Blueprint, is being very weird. I'm going to show you guys why I'm saying that. This one Blueprint's behaving weird. You see how it's refusing to pull out the level 1000 Blueprint there? And it's refusing to keep it in the class. I don't know whether there's some extra protection they've got against that one Blueprint for it to be showing as something different in game or out of game as well. But let's just bring it up in multiplayer. So we'll come over to multiplayer. We'll put this here. Oh, I'm awesome, man. I love when there's awesome glitches in the game where I can pull blueprints and find... Man, soon as Season 3 hits, I'm going to be like a kid in a candy store. With the amount of blueprints I own, there's not going to be a single blueprint they can add to this game that I won't be able to pull. I'm going to have so much fun come Season 3, it's not funny. All the new guns, I'm going to be able to pull all the cool new fancy mastercrafts they have and everything. And they're adding the new system where you're going to be able to camo, blueprint merge and stuff like that. Awesome. Maybe that'll bring out some even more exploits. So, because once we can create merged blueprints, oh my god, I'll be able to blueprint pull from a fully customized merged blueprint and pull a fully customized merged Frankenstein blueprint of a different gun. This could turn into another whole lot of awesomeness. It's going to be like a kid in a candy store. Trust me, it's going to be fun. So let's go like this. Hello? We shouldn't be able to do this. Wait, what have they done to my multiplayer settings? Why am I running around? Oh, why did they change all of our graphics settings and everything? Field of view 60? Are they a troll? They're fucking 100% trolls, bro. They didn't fuck with all our motion stuff. They just fucking put us to 60. Why did they fuck with that? Of all things. Okay, so we got this gun, right? Why is it letting me use that gun? It shouldn't be letting me use that gun right here. Wait, I got red traces. Wait, what? See what I mean? It's pulling... Now it's pulled a bloody blueprint of this gun and put this gun with the camo on it as a blueprint. Now I've got red traces on my gun. I didn't have this just a second ago. Man. You do one thing off what you normally do and it just changes how it performs. Go with this one. What's this gonna... It should pull that blueprint. Now it goes back to that. And now when I go and put this in, it's gonna let me run these, eh? But it's deciding to remove the camo off them. See how it's doing weird stuff now? It's deciding to remove the camo off that one. Is it gonna remove the camo off this one? I kind of like this side of stuff because it keeps me on edge. I'm trying to have to figure out exactly the stuff. This is stuff I love figuring out. Yeah. So what do I get to get my camo? Boom. Okay, so it's pulling the camos in now. So that's got the camo. And now we come back to this one and we get it with the camo. But it wasn't letting it have the camo just a second ago.
Hold it. We're winning. Keep it that way.
Tracking enemy.
They're right where we want them. Finish the job.
This is kind of a cheat code spot right here. As long as your team has the other sides, that's kind of a broken spot to have here.
Good fight, Crimson. Mission success.
Not gonna lie. Still don't have Nebula, but I don't know how to get it as a glitch. You have to have access to an account that's got it on it. That's just the way it is. If you have a friend who's ground out Nebula and you didn't grind it out, and maybe you, instead of Nebula, you ground Dark Matter, then you two can trade. Your friend will be able to get Dark Matter, you can get Nebula. That's kind of where it's at for that. I've grind Orion, Installer, and all zombie camos. I even did Constellation and weapons. Wow. I haven't. And you can camo swap that even if you don't own that camo. I literally switch that from my main to my alt. Yes, you can. Yeah, the split screen stuff all still works. I just don't need to do the split screening because I'm doing it this way. Why is that in my class? See, it's behaved weird. Why did it put that there with the camo off it? Let me just go like this. I just want to go... Well, this one's Nebula. I need to rename this. DM, because that's... DM. Where's my LG one? I don't have an LG one here. It is, but it's that. One, Neb. Rename. Duplicate. I want to rename. I guess that'll work. Nebula and Dark Matter. Okay. Now I want more camos. What is this camo? Get out of there. Why can't I delete that one? Should be like 71 hours like everyone else, huh? $71 from when you received it. If you didn't log in the same as everyone else did to receive it, it's 71 hours from when you got it.
Domination.
When you seen the message, I believe.
Shoot to kill. We're not here to negotiate. Taking C.
Now, I need to make sure that the guns I'm swapping to with the camos don't have attachments on them. I think that's where what's messing this up. They can't have that. See how that's got an attachment on it? That's going to mess that up for what I'm trying to do right here. No attachment, no attachment.
Hostile UAV established overhead. We've
Dark
given up
matter.
the lead. Controlling Bravo.
Could not keep that. That's what?
Bravo is ours. The lead is ours.
Where's the bus? I don't have it on this account right now. I didn't grab all the other accounts. I got the camos on the alt, but I only grabbed what I needed to be able to do blueprint pull. Which I only need a couple camos, so I don't need a whole heap. That's the reality of it.
Taking A.
Did they change the blueprint pulling point? Wait, this should not be this gun.
Taking Alpha.
That just made that XM4 bug smasher. Why is it blueprint pulling XM4? See, there we go there. See, it should be this gun. I don't know why it's doing weird stuff. Or what it's up to. But this is the blueprint it should be. The weird thing, that one gun is weird. That blueprint is not coming up as the one. They've got an extra protection on that one blueprint, I think, which is really weird. So if we select that, that's going to be this gun until we go like this. Duplicate and then have it here. Boom. What the fuck? They've got extra protection on this one gun blueprint. Not that we can't overcome it. But I mean, they've pointlessly put extra protection for this one weapon for what the fuck? That's just weird. But that's what you have to do for that one. That's why that wasn't working before. They put extra protection on it for some weird reason. The fuck? That's the level 1000 blueprint. That's probably because they don't want people using it. But I still don't really understand that. Yeah, well, but you can still use it, as you see here. You just have to get a mouse and just say duplicate on the class and it works. But I mean, fuck. I don't know. You log into your account after you got banned. This is the one that got temp banned. This is my main. It's back up and running fine. Thanks, yeah. Needs to hang up. Rally sticks, fuck those off. I'm
Shortly.
not a person that gets excited about a one melee weapon, to be honest with you. We've got 30 melee weapons. I'm over melee weapons. You know what I want them to add? A laser gun. Some laser cool futuristic guns that we don't see. I want to be shooting laser beams. And not a dumb laser gun that's got stupid delay on the trigger because it's got to charge it up. I just want to...
Plunder. Cash is your primary objective here. Greed will get you a win. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad soldier.
Deb. Well, now what are we gonna pull for? I guess a Castor and net pull. I mean, pull. Let's try and see what else we can get. Castor. Yeah, I don't know about that zombies for people who have been having a problem. Yeah, I'm not trying to play zombies at the moment. Sorry, guys. There's no reason to, in my opinion. I'm bored of the fucking mode. I'll go back for a week for the new map, but then I'll be bored of it again. They got that. Zombies don't got nothing for me anymore. Gone are the days where I care to go hundreds of rounds in zombies. It's not the old zombies that it used to be. Zombies has become too easy that going rounds is not a challenge. You can do it AFK. You get hit 50 times before you die. It's not like back in the days where you had 5 hits and it was game over. And it's like getting to round 100 was an achievement. Round 100 isn't even the achievement in zombies anymore. It's just a time-wasting bore, in my opinion. I don't like the Mark II ray gun. That's another thing that's pissing me off. They're bringing boring shit back. I don't want them to bring back fucking a gun that we've just been abusing in Modern Warfare Z for a whole year. Why do they bring back the Wonder Wave? Go and get innovative and bring something new we've never seen before. Like Duke Nukem's cool gun that would shrink their things and then you would have to run up and stomp them to kill them. Old school, like, you know, there's also, they could have been, not obviously that, but I mean, create something different. Never mind us bringing the same shit we've already seen before. That's why zombies just ain't it anymore. We haven't had the Mark II in a long time. We had it in Black Ops 4. Blackout. So it's been and done in a battle royale even. So that's how recent it was. So I mean, even that, it's still boring because it's been done. It's seen. It's not nothing new to talk about, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of all the old stuff. I like seeing new stuff. That's just, yeah. That's where I love this glitch here, because I get to see stuff that I haven't seen before. I might see a blueprint I didn't know existed, then I play around with it. I'm all about the new, seeing something new. I hate the fucking re-old shit. There's a reason I own 100 blueprints on my game. I don't like running the old shit. I like the new visuals. Focusing. Zombies are slowly dying. Double tap will not. Double tap does nothing for the game. In my opinion, double tap doesn't interest me. They rely too much on nostalgia. Way too much. Nostalgia doesn't keep us playing new games. It makes us come back to the old zombies play. So if we wanted to, if nostalgia is what makes me go back and play the old COD, It's not going to make me come to a new COD.
Enemy sentry is active.
Oh, you're lucky I have to reload. Realize we can shoot through that stuff, bro.
Enemy UAV.
He's panicking. Good, thanks, mate. Say, boys, and that went. Hey, buddy. Have a good day. Sorry. Bit of fun. So because I've ground all camos, I can't do the glitch. No buy. Possibly. If there's no camos if yours doesn't get wiped, then yeah, pretty much. I don't camo grind for that reason. I want to be able to have camos I don't have unlocked, that wipe and all of that stuff. So I can just get free. In my opinion, being able to pull new blueprints is better than owning a camo, because I can run a camo if I don't own it anyway. Say I like this blueprint and I want to run it on a camo, then you can go along and you can run the camos on them. Where's my dark matter blueprint gone? Am I tripping? I'm sure I had dark matter one I've named dark matter at one point in here. Now it's gone. I don't know what it's doing with my blueprints. Where's the one I had saved with dark matter on it?
Precision airstrike ready for tasking.
I think when I saved the melee weapon, I might have replaced my dark matter XM4 or something. I don't know. But see that, we got the dark matter thing. Now this should put the camo onto this. So when we come to here and we say Nebula, now we should get this gun that we're holding, FR or whatever it is, with Nebula on it. Can't equip them. I mean, yeah. JP, that's just this game. There's lots of problems with it. See, now we can just put Nebula on it. So I can go along and pull a blueprint, and then I can apply a camo I don't own on it, and everything. So I can literally do way more better shit than someone that's literally spend months and months grinding the game and unlocks this camo, legit. I can do way better stuff with the camo than they can do. If you know how to use the glitch, which I'm trying to teach you guys in my tutorials, but as you guys can see here, it's just so complicated and so deep that you guys almost need to watch me stream and watch how I'm doing with it and watch all of this sort of shit for an hour to actually be able to go back and watch my tutorial and know, okay, now what he's saying, I need to listen to this. Okay, I need to listen to this, and this is why, because otherwise this is not going to do it. So now I can go like this. See, so you can just carry on.
They've got a SAM turret online.
Will these blueprints pulled have that locked icon? Yeah, you're not saving them though. That's the thing, because we're using them in the class. We've pulled them in the class we're using them in. You're not saving the blueprint. And now we've got the New Year's blueprint, right? Say we want it with the camo, we just go back and put our camo on it and stuff like that. See, so once you understand how to use this, then you'll be able to go out and really have fun. But getting you to a level of actually understanding how it works and everything to be able to use it how you see me using it is a lot of work. Then that comes back to this one. And that's how we can save this one in our class. So if we leave out now, then you would have this, right? And it would be in your class for the next game. this thing here, and it will be in our class for the next game. Now you can save them, but don't save them because then you're just going to, as it says, you'll get that padlock. Now the other side of this is going to be really cool, actually. This is another side of this. You guys know their new update that they're bringing out in Season 3? Their developers are fucked in the head, so they've got this dumb idea where if you have a base gun, right, the very base gun, you're not going to be, apparently, this is what their patch note says, apparently you're not going to be able to blueprint merge with other attachments, so you wouldn't be able to put the attachments off this blueprint onto a base XM4. But apparently, if you start with a blueprint, you will be able to swap over. Say you'd be able to put the underbarrel off this blueprint here onto this gun here and have it a white one, right? But if you started with a base gun, you wouldn't be able to do that. So for the people that have no blueprints for these guns, they'll be able to use this camo swap glitch to pull in a blueprint into their class. And then they'll have a blueprint in their class, and then they'll be able to come along to here and equip the skins of all their stuff if they didn't originally own any blueprints for that gun. So this might actually come in really useful once they bring in Season 3 stuff for all those people that don't have 100 blueprints for every single gun. They'll be able to just pull a blueprint in and then blueprint merge off that and do that sort of shit in theory. So we'll see how that goes when Season 3 comes. Shit could get really fun and really cool, and it could come into a lottery gamble game. Buy one blueprint, one bundle with one blueprint, and then you get blueprint. You can pull a blueprint for nearly every single gun. There's hundreds of blueprints you get pulled for one blueprint. So when we get the battle pass of next season, that will come with heaps of blueprints in it. We're going to get heaps of blueprints for all the guns. But you need to have a lot of blueprints so you can pull equivalent. No, you don't. No, don't really. Let's be honest with you. All you need to do is go out and have, I don't know, the battle pass, right? The battle pass itself will give you, what, 8 blueprints from any season. You got 8 blueprints. Well, then you can pull 8 blueprints of every single gun. So if all that you need to do really is own 1, 2, 3, 4 different blueprints on the same weapon, right? And then you know that you're going to pull 4 different blueprints of every single other weapon. So it's when you own different blueprints over different guns, because those blueprints might pull the same, where you're lucking out, right? But if you own 4 different blueprints of one gun, you know they're all going to pull a different blueprint of every gun. So then that's why I stack my blueprints for one gun. So one gun, you see I've got a lot of blueprints on for that reason. Now back in Verdansk and all of that, I used to do it with the XM4s, with the M4. That's why you see me, I've got crazy number of XM4s, because I could use every XM4 variant to pull this number of variants for every other gun in the game. So you don't need to have 200 variants. You just need to have 8 variants on one gun, and then you can pull 8 variants for every other gun in the fucking game, which is like 700 variants. And if you create a gun and you merge it all, then you swap it over, you should be pulling multiple different variants swapped over of that next gun you pull it to. So if I say had this gun here, right? See, and you can pull them between, you can carry them between games and everything. They stay in your class and you take between games. So say we've got this blueprint here, right? And before I brought it in game, I put a mag off a different blueprint, and I put a suppressor off a different blueprint, and then I mixed it all up, and then I done the camo swapping. On the next gun I swapped it to, it would come mixed variants, but of that, and it could you can end up just totally pulling some stuff out the gate that you've never seen before. It might pull a random traces onto something different that you've never seen before. How we had earlier we pulled weed traces just because we went along and changed the ammo type on our gun and things like that. This glitch is absolutely awesome. Yeah, this is the most fun I have in COD, is doing this stuff right here. Literally. Trying to see what I can make and get. And when you got accounts that are stacked like mine, you can just do so much. And if you've got an account that's stacked with heaps of blueprints, and it's a high enough level, so when you pull a blueprint, you're able to put any attachment onto it that's required to be able to fill it out and complete the blueprint, then it's even better. See, so I can start here. I don't know, pick one to start with. Dawn's Light, King Handler. So if we start with Soul Harvester, right? We should be able to camo swap these traces over to the other one. What does it come with? Does it come with ammo type? No, it doesn't. Okay, so that doesn't. That's on the blueprint. That's interesting. Where's one that's going to come with an ammo type? Let me think. I know. Not Chimera. It is the fireworks traces. What was that on? 13 naughty. Fireworks traces. Can't remember what it was off.
They tagged me.
What were the fireworks traces on?
Hostile UAV in the area.
That's a brilliant notion.
What gun were the fireworks traces on?
Let's get back at it.
Does anyone know off the top of their head? Oh, hang on. It was a ASV?
This is Connor. I'm back in the AO.
Oh, this goes down further. My bad. Glitchman. There's more guns I forgot that existed. Here we go. Countdown. So this is the one. So we got fireworks traces, right? We should be able to put these traces over onto the TAC V with this glitch. So we start with this, right? And because this here, if we come into here, you see over here, it's got the ammunition there, and and the fireworks traces is attached to the ammunition. So any other gun that can run that ammunition, we're going to be able to swap these over onto. So we can simply come across, find our gun that we're doing it with, boom, this one, back out, come back in, and then we'll go along to the XM4. TAC 56. Now we should be able to select the blueprint, and it should do it too. Might add it. Might actually just add it, so we'll have a look. We'll see.
Go on and kick some teeth in.
If we got fireworks on this thing. Yeah, see? So now we've got the blueprint, but all we've done then was tracer swap. So I've got the fireworks traces over on this gun. See, there's so much. If you actually got the mind, I guess it's a hard way to say it to you guys. It's the harsh reality. If you got the IQ to do it, you'll be able to be able to do all sorts of crazy stuff. You can target swap certain items and all sorts. You just got to really think about how it's going to work. So obviously, you're not going to target swap over 5.56 traces onto an SMG that's not shooting 5.56 ammo, and you're not going to shoot put these traces onto a shotgun because it's not shooting this ammo. So it's got to be, you got to put some thoughts into it. But if you can be bothered putting the thoughts into it, you can create some pretty cool builds. So then we could go, okay, we like that. Boom, nebula. Now, with this, if you're not blueprint pulling things you don't own, you might also be able to actually save this. So this might save with that blueprint in it.
This is Connor. I'm back in the AO.
Enemy sentry in the AO.
This is a high IQ glitch. Yeah. But it's the fun stuff, eh? The high IQ stuff that's really complicated but have heaps of stuff that you can achieve from it are the best ones. A lot of the fun in this is trying to figure out and trying to get your head around exactly what to do to make it do what you want to do. That can be the fun in it. See, now if we leave, we should still have this in our class, but it should have the traces on it. That's not there. That's there. Okay, so that's still there, but it's got the traces now off the other gun. Now, say I say camo. Let's just put a camo on it. Bad watching for now. So we'll put a camo on it, right? Now that should save it with that stuff on it. So now we have this saved. I'm going to say set the favorite. I'm going to equip that into here. And let's see whether or not we manage to save it between games as a blueprint with traces off another gun working. Now that might be where it might not load in the traces off the other gun working, but it might. So this is what we're figuring out here, because this is cool. So yes, to be able to do this glitch, what you can see is right here, if I try and equip this camo, this gun right here, right, this is what happens. I come out, and it wipes it out of the class, right? You will notice it doesn't do that with this one, with this camo, so don't try and do that camo. But this camo, a nebula, it does for me. If I try and equip this camo, the gun with this camo on it, it wipes it out of my class, right? That's because I don't own those camos on any gun at all. Now, that's what is a requirement, is to find a camo on that you can have on your account that's doing that and wiping it, because that's what's creating all of this stuff. I know it's a bit of a hard requirement, but it just is what it is. And in the line of glitches and in my community, it's not rare for people to have that item, to be honest. That item's common as fuck. Everyone nearly has that. Turn the chug on. Who's going to help with a nebula camo swap? Well, help yourself. I provide many places for it. I provide a whole entire Discord server that's got areas there for people to trade in. Just help yourself and don't be dumb with it. And only trade with alts so you don't have to trust people. If you're on a new gen console, you can dupe yourself. You can give somebody an alt and let them put the camo onto the alt for you. And then you can dupe it off the alt yourself. You're not risking losing anything because it's an alt that's worthless. And you can trade. No, Harley. You're not getting what I'm saying. Your profile is not, can't have had that camo unlocked at all on any gun. So if you have dark matter unlocked on a gun, and then you try and save dark matter to another gun that it doesn't have dark matter on, it's not going to wipe it. So keep that in mind too. I think if you guys unlock dark matter on your guns, you don't have to keep re-unlocking it on all the other guns you don't have it on. Just camo swap it over and use it as if, and it won't wipe it off you. Yeah, and once you've unlocked the camo on one gun, you can camo swap over and it won't ever wipe. But if your profile hasn't unlocked that camo at all, that's when you'll run into problems with it wiping. Except this one camo here. This one camo can be duped between accounts. The account doesn't need to have it unlocked or anything, and you can use it on any gun, camo swap it around, and it will not wipe. That's a freak camo. I don't know any other camo that's like that one. Yeah, I'm on Series X, so the same as what all of this whole entire stream is done on. It's Xbox Series X.
Warzone.
Still got its...
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yep, see? So we can camo swap it, save it and everything, and now we got a TAC V with traces on it. With fireworks traces. Simple as easy as. And it's saved like that too, so we've got it saved with that and everything, with the cool traces swapped onto it. So that's that one. Now let's have a quick tutty with this.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
What's it doing? What baseball are we gonna get? Let's pull mealies. I don't know if the Beast Claw will have any equivalent blueprint though.
Objective is to secure as much cash as possible. Go get greedy. Mark a drop point for your squad and hit the field.
I'm gonna do it for that. Is it blueprint point though? On you, bro. Quitting and plunder, my man.
LDBR awaiting targeting data.
Incoming
Why,
LBBR.
anybody here? Because I need to get...
Yeah, there's someone here. Come downstairs. Come say hello.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Bro.
Oh, what the
Most wanted
actual?
target eliminated.
Yeah, you bot. What the actual? What the fuck? What is up with the lobbies today, guys?
Let's get back at it.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
What are you doing, bro?
Whoa.
Whoa. Hello.
Camping little turd.
Apparently I'm a camping. That's just the point of view, eh? Anybody that gets killed from on the top, apparently you were camping. Regardless of me just flying here.
Sentry online. Enemy SAM turret active.
This guy gone,
Enemy UAV is online.
buddy. Where'd that X come from? I had a knife, not an X.
Enemy sentry is active.
This is how I play, guys. I just like the blueprint pull, and then I just destroy a couple people while I'm mucking around pulling a blueprint, and I carry on playing. I don't care for wins. This is Warzone for me.
They've got a SAM turret online.
You shot at me, bro. I shoot back. Ooh, he one shots. Was I not have any? Did I not have any armor plates? What gun did he just shoot me off? Are you ever going to play on PC, BMAN? No. I don't play on PC because of hardware, I guess, to be honest with you guys. I don't have a $10,000 PC. I got a $4,000 PC, which can handle streaming if it's not trying to run the game and stream it. But if I was to try and game on my streaming PC, I would just, yeah. My frames would be so bad, it'd be almost unplayable.
Enemy's got a sentry online.
I'm hit.
That smoke? Fuck, it's not. Someone's trying to shoot at me from behind. Like that.
Took a poxy shot.
So there's absolutely no way of getting white thing happening if I grinded like a maniac. Probably. I can't answer that. I can't. Yeah, you're asking me for info on situations I haven't been in myself. I only talk, a lot of my stuff I talk from my own experiences, so when it comes to something I haven't done, or my profile doesn't have that status, I can't really answer your question on it. You know what I'm saying? So for, you might find something that causes that. You might be able to find something that you've got that's doing that I don't realize does it. But, yeah.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
You thought. This gun's pretty good. I haven't even put any attachments to it. I'm actually liking this gun. That's a beam.
sentry in
Try
the
the
AO.
pee-pee. Try this little pee-pee. Where'd this dude go? I got really bad audio too, guys. I can't hear anything because my headset's actually running through the stream, not through the game. So I'm hearing off the audio that you guys are hearing. What are you doing? Man, now that is a whole level of camping. Audio's pretty good in this game, I've got to admit. I'm pretty easily finding where people are just off audio cues. Even though I'm saying how bad my audio is because it's not plugged into the game itself.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Like, I can hear the dudes flying this direction. Right here. Are you gonna heal that dude? Fuck off. You ain't getting that res. Now I'm gonna have to come kill you. Where is he? He's literally hiding in that building. This is Buddy coming from?
Enemy soldier incoming.
You don't want that. This gun. I haven't played Warzone in so long. I can get back into it. I'm ready to come back for Verdansk. I'm ready to come back for Verdansk, man. This might be my gun. Oh, mind you, the Kilo was my gun in Verdansk, so I might end up on that.
Go and kick some teeth in.
They got this gun feeling nice, though. I could put a bigger mag on it, though. That would be nice.
Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
60 round. Can I swap that over? What are these attachments doing? Problem I can't see. 60 round would just be... Chef kiss.
Enemy sentry in the AO.
I think we're back, guys. Verdansk is so gonna be back. A new map and all of this blueprint swapping and all the cool glitches back working in the game. Man.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Running away.
Enemy sentry is active.
Fucking hell.
Sentiments went early grave.
Oh, piss off with your bloody crossbows. I hate that shit, man. I gotta admit, I used to run that myself. That was awesome before they nerfed it to not being as good. Dude. Get a bit closer and just beam him. That hurt. Come on, boy. Peek it. Nice. See ya. You. You saying see you for, bro? You're still on my targets.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Boy. This dude. He's dead, man. Watch. He thought he was safe. Take your roof. Need help. Oh, I got no ammo.
Taking effective fire.
Well, that sucks.
Still standing.
What do you do? Fuck their bow. Got him anyway. I hate that bow. It's such the cheesiest thing out. I might have to start running it.
I'm back in the AO.
I know that I don't grind COD. Is it safe to camo swap? I mean, I do it. The only problems to where everyone got caught in that stuff recently is because they were doing stuff with camos from tools. That's my opinion. My take on it is everything's safe. And if it wasn't, it wouldn't bother me anyway. I'd still do it anyway. Because this is the only things I find fun to do in Call of Duty is all of this stuff. So even if this got me banned, I would be like, oh well, I'll do it. I'll make the most of it and enjoy it while I can, I guess.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
This gun. People are even commenting at how fast I'm killing them with the what the fucks. This gun's hitting awesome. That dude died so much his trail's still there.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online. Contractor. Complete contracts.
Have you guys tried this gun? Obviously everyone's used it in the past, but have you guys tried this recently? Like on this patch? This thing feels fucking amazing. I knew I should have dived.
Enemy
Oh, good.
sentry online.
Got us here. They're everywhere. I want to get this dude. I'm going to get shot in my back from this dude over here. Man, the audio, they've improved the audio crazy. I could hear the dude right over here. I could hear the dude running around clearly where he was. And I'm running through my PC. I'm not even got my headset is not plugged into my Xbox. It's plugged into the PC.
Job done. Ended their day.
Someone's whinging like a bitch. I think it was that dude I just killed.
Hate about cheaters.
No, he's still going.
Sit there, fucking cheating.
Listen to
They
him.
know they're cheating.
Bruh. Stop whinging. Come out and fight them.
He's on the roof.
Man, this thing shoots laser beams.
Ain't on the other side. The house. But-
I'm having fun right now. Not gonna lie.
We have one of them. Res. Going back to the house.
Use it with high velocity. That reg improves even more. Yeah. I'm only running it with the rounds that's on it because we camo swapped over the traces off the other gun. Because these traces aren't off this gun. These traces are off the Lichman New Year's variant. So that's the only reason I'm running these ammo. Just because, well, cool. That's how relaxed are. This blueprint, I haven't even customized the attachments on it. Let's be real. Only thing I done was just put a fucking mag on it, so I'm not running 30 round. Shows how good the gun is. You don't even need to worry too much on what you're running with it. It just runs really nice. There's someone right here. Above me right here. Oh, below. Right here. This audio is amazing. I just got to remember, he's probably got the same audio. Stopped moving. Fuck. He's over here. There he is. Right there. On wood.
Watch the skies.
This is good audio. I'm happy with the state that this is in right now.
Oh, because I sniped you.
No, I'm reporting this cunt. I am reporting this cunt.
Hunt enemy squad.
Everything back. He just fucking no-scoped me.
This kid is having a bad day, isn't he? Oh, I'm fucking reporting this gun. I'm reporting this gun. No, I'm reporting this gun. It's the same kid that was just crying before about hackers hiding. Oh, why the head buster busting his own head, having a bad day. I don't think anybody's aim locking hacking in this lobby, buddy. I haven't had that happen to me yet. Someone's right here. That's crazy that I hear their footsteps from so far away. Are you playing BR or playing Plunder, man? I'm just chilling. The gun that we just pulled. This is my playground. This Plunder. This is where I play. Did that dude jump off, or is he still up? You thought, buddy. Pull out some fucking drop shots there. Ow! Oh, that way! Fuck! That sniper coming from? What? You're fucking kidding me. Okay. We're gonna take that sniper out. If we don't get sniped out of the air. This is gonna be dependent on how good he is. But that's who we're going for. Wait, did he just fly this way? Fucking did. Snipe at me, you die. I was gonna PRD all the way over to him, but all good. Didn't have to. Running over there for? He's in this building. Oh.
They've got a SAM turret online.
Up there though, you know, it's not going to be a safe. Go up. Drill charge him. He's trying to be a sneaky fucker with a fucking crossbow too.
Stun incoming! On sight!
Oh, that sniper dude's still... This isn't the sniper dude. The sniper dude's still trying to snipe us. This dude.
Enemy sniper!
The fuck is he up to? Get it. That dude's gotta have the boringest play strat. I'm not even in there anymore, buddy.
Your door nap, you bastard!
Oh, where's my PRD?
The enemy's about to complete their objective. Shut them down. All stations, enemy attack helo is in the area. Target that bird and secure the cache.
Already know what's happening, boy. What are you gonna do about it? If you don't chow properly, you're dead. This dude legit just run. I just crossed the map to kill you. You're not getting away like that. Come on.
Chokehold.
I'll help. Get this kill.
SAM turret. Enemy soldier incoming.
This crossbow dude, man, piss off.
No, I just got killed by someone else.
Okay, stop being it.
Enemy's got a sentry online.
I think the crossbow dude's over this way somewhere.
Enemy sentry is
Attack me.
active. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Wait, why did I hit blue and then gold? Was that two people?
Fuck you can't, bro. That thing's more annoying than his mum.
Where is that coming from?
Bro. Aqua Poppy and B-Man are the cunts that are using crossbows.
No, I'm not.
Crossbows! And they just want to piss people off. That's who uses crossbows.
Listen to this dude
It's
cry.
like, I could be on a really
He's been
good
crying
server
all
with a
game,
big
hasn't he, guys?
bomb, and I die to a fucking cunt using a
Poor dude, had a bad day. Oh well, that's Plunder, guys. That was a fun game. I actually had fun that game, actually. I'm gonna have to start playing with the TAC 56 a lot more. I need someone to dupe. I mean, a camera I don't have. Yes, unfortunately. Now, guys, that's gonna have to be the end of the stream today because I'm gonna have to. It's getting close to school runs and stuff like that, and I have to jump off and get some school runs. But yeah, that was fun. Jump in. Try out this gun. Warzone's back, man. That was fun. I might have to start playing Warzone more. I'm so coming back for the danks. I'm going to have so much fun. I might have to actually start playing some Battle Royale and Verdanks. Stuff like that. Yep, that was it. Oh, well, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. Pretty much what you need to be able to do all of that blueprint pulling is, yes, you need a... hang on, let me just go over to here. So you're going to need a gun that when you equipped it, like here, and you back out, it wipes it, right? Now, that's, yeah. That's all there is to say. It's just that simple. It could be these camos too, I think. If somebody... I'd be careful with these camos, though, duping these camos across accounts. Because I don't know whether they come up classed as unobtainables, which might cause you bans and stuff like that with doing all this. All we know, and from the stuff that we know, is the camos that are obtainable in Warzone are fine. But see, this camo here, these events tab camos, I don't know how fine these are to dupe between and have them on your accounts if you don't own them. I don't know for a fact that those aren't what they're being targeted for, that recent temp ban stuff and stuff like that. I just don't know. So if you're worried about that stuff, I would just say just avoid those ones. Now, you can see I'm doing dark matter and I've got Nebula on this account. This account doesn't own Nebula or dark matter. So from my opinion, those are fine. And I'm not having any issues with those being on my account. But yeah, that's just how this is going to work, guys. And you can, as you've seen, we've got traces swapped over that work and everything. So the cool thing is also the stuff that we're swapping over is working. So we're getting the traces working in game and everything. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Smash that like button for me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. BMAN out. Keep being awesome, guys. Keep being awesome.